Real talk, that burger, that soda, that bag of hot chips, drugs, straight up. Not kinda like, is. It rewires your whole brain and it puts you in survival mode, got you feeling like a crackhead at 2 a.m. And I know that because I was that crackhead. Not for powder, but for processed poison that we like to call GMOs, fast foods, and even a lot of your processed foods that they have at your local grocery stores. It's all 90%. I blame all that poison on 90% of the mental health, 90% of disease, and diet. Full stop. Your gut is your first brain and I'ma prove it. Layer by layer till you feel it inside your soul. So let's just get clinical on this. Let's get scientific. Science calls it the enteric nervous system. 100 million neurons embedded in your gut wall. That's more than your spinal cord. It runs independent on your brain. It produces 90% of your serotonin, mood, and 50% of your dopamine drive, and controls 70% of your immune system. And your gut is your vagus nerve, which is your brain. That's the superhighway. You eat poison, inflammation fires up. Cytokines, immune messengers cross the blood-brain barrier. Boom. Brain fog, anxiety, depression, that's what it causes. Harvard studies leaky gut equals leaky brain. Holes in the gut lining let toxins into blood. Blood inflammation. You think slow and you feel heavy and you act reactive on survival mode. In your heart, your gut makes short-chain fatty acids from fiber. These feed heart cells, regulate blood pressure and calm inflammation. You eat junk, SVAs drop. Heart starves, arrhythmias, high BP, heart disease, all traced to get dysbiosis, energy. Mitochondria, your cell batteries, need B vitamins, magnesium, all absorbed in the gut. Poison the gut, malabsorption, you tired at 2 p.m. That's what it causes. Even after 8 hours of sleep, chronic fatigue is gut sabotage. Understand this, brothers and sisters. Now, psychology, that's where it gets dark. Gut bacteria, your microbiome, talk to your brain via the gut-brain axis. They make GABA, which basically means it calms you. You eat GMOs, antibiotics, sugar, you kill good bacteria, feed pathogens. They release neurotoxic byproducts that cross into blood, hit the brain, and trigger depression, OCD, ADHD-like symptoms. Dr. Emmer Meyer said your gut bacteria shapes your personality. It changes the colony and changes the human. You eat death daily, you become irritable, impulsive, low self-worth. You think it's you? Nah, it's the food that you're eating. Emotionally, your gut has mirror neurons. It feels what you eat. You literally are what you eat. You live in food, fruits and greens. It releases endorphins, anandamide, bliss molecule. You feel gratitude, joy, flow. If you eat dead food, fries and processed foods or fried foods, triggers cortisol, adrenaline. You in fight or flight 24/7, anxious, snappy, emotionally numb. You can't even love it if your gut can't digest. That's just facts. And spiritually, your gut is the root chakra. Muladhara, it's your connection to earth. Even Dr. Africa, which is Sebi's teacher, said the gut is the soil of the spirit. Poison the soul, your kundalini can't rise. Your pineal gland calcifies from fluoride, heavy metals, seed oils. Your third eye is blind. You can't hear ancestors. You can't access intuition. You are stuck in the 3D survival, spiritually asleep. Esoterics, your aura is fed by prana, life force and food. Sun ripping fruit, high prana. Microwave slop, you get zero prana. Your aura shrinks, attracts low vibe, entities, experiences, and even people. And on the quantum level of this, the observer effect of this is that your consciousness collapses reality. But if your gut is inflamed, your brain-derived neurotrophic factor, it drops. That's the growth chemical for new neurons. You can't learn, adapt, or shift timelines. You're stuck in the same loop, same thoughts, same habits, same low-vibe reality. And epigenetics proves that food turns genes on and off. Eat broccoli sprouts, the NRF2 pathway activates, anti-cancer, anti-aging. Eat Doritos, PS3, your genes are suppressed. Cancer risk goes up. You are reprogramming your DNA with literally every bite that you're taking. Really think about that. An alchemy is solve id coagula, break down, digest, reform, build junk food. No digestion, no transmutation. You stay lead. Real food, gold. Metaphysics is the body is microism of macroism gut. Equals the black soil of none. Egyptian primordial waters. Poison it, you block creation. And divine leaders knew this. Jesus fasted 40 days, gut reset, came back radiant, timeline shifted. Buddha ate 1 grain of rice, purity saw illusion dissolve. Even Marcus Garvey pushed back to the land and said, grow your own. God's sovereignty equals soul sovereignty. Dr. Sebi said hybrid food kills. Core tried to silence him, but truth doesn't die. It lives on. Ren Reshad said you are what you consume, physically and spiritually. And even Bobby Hemmett said they feed you death to keep your third eye blind. And even Dr. Yor said food is frequency. Eat what you grow in the sun, not what grows in the lab. And even Malcolm X said that discipline is in the diet. Which this to show you that everything you need to know is already within you. We're not saying nothing new. Look within and start really transforming yourself into the God that's already within you. Tap in to source. So what's the play? Quick code. Not tomorrow. Now. Cravings is withdrawal. Push through. Eat alive. Fruits, greens, spring water, herbs. Sun charged fuel. Fast 24 hours. Dopamine reset. 3 days is gut lining heals. And 7 days is the pineal activating. This is facts. Grow something. Even a pot of basil. Reconnect to source. Read labels. More than 3 ingredients are unpronounceable. Leave it. It's that simple. Your gut heals. Serotonin up. Mood up. Thoughts up. Vibration up. Reality upgrades. This ain't health class. This is revolution, brothers and sisters, kings and queens. You eat clean. You wake up. You wake up. You rise up. Your plate is your vote. Your body is your weapon. Your spirit is your crown. Stop poisoning yourself, kings and queens. So comment below. What is the first poison you're dropping this week? Anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you in your new reality and your new frequency. Peace and ashay, brothers and sisters. One love.